Some stores in the U.S. are rationing rice sales following disruption to the global market. In July, the Indian government banned the export of non-basmati white rice overseas in a bid to bring down domestic prices. That move saw a spike in panic buying, while some business owners fear it could squeeze profit margins. Sally Patterson reports from New York.
It's one of the world's most versatile staples. Boiled, fried, microwaved, or expertly crafted into an edible work of art. At Momoya in New York Soho, they're renowned for rolling out plates of specially selected grains.
For a Japanese restaurant whose main menu is nigiri and roll, rice is actually as important as fish quality. So we pay a lot of attention when it comes to choosing what rice to use and what kind of recipe, what vinegar. So we continue to improve, and we can never compromise quality of rice. So with rice crisis like this makes us very nervous because it increases risk, uncertainty.
It's not been an easy few years for restaurant owners. The COVID-19 pandemic wreaked havoc with food supply chains and forced them to close their doors for months at a time. Then the war in Ukraine saw fertilizer and fuel prices skyrocket, pushing up food costs for businesses. The United Nations Food Price Index shows rice prices rose 2.8% in July from a month earlier and 19.7% year on year. Momoya owner Kwang Ho Lee tells me he can only absorb the extra costs up to a limit.
If it continues long term, at some point we might have to increase our price, which is actually always nerve-wracking because customer may not like it. But sometimes we have no choice.
And now yet another blow. Last month, India announced it would stop some exports of non-basmati rice. It caused a scrum at stores across the US.
They're buying nothing but rice. They are stocking. They say rice is banned. We are not going to have it. I told them, no, enough rice in the market. Don't worry about it. But still people buying it. I went to the importer. They have enough. There is no shortage. I didn't see the shortage.
India is responsible for around 40% of global rice exports. But heavy monsoon rains, coupled with warmer, drier weather caused by the El Niño climate pattern, have destroyed crops. It's a similar story for other US staples. Poor weather in Mexico and the US Southwest has led to a severe shortage of chili peppers, a key ingredient in one of Momoya's most popular condiments.
Sriracha sauce is a very important ingredient for our number one selling item. So we use it for spiced tuna, and we noticed that our vendors start not having it. So I was sending my managers to go to the Asian market. We buy from Amazon with a premium price, like more than double sometimes. So we've been struggling.
Diners here fear they too will struggle without access to their basic groceries.
We purchase rice a lot and cook with it, and being of the Indian culture, we use rice a lot in our cuisine too. So the increase in rice, I've noticed it the increase in price I've noticed a bit, and obviously if it increased even more, it'd be one of those things that is usually so affordable, becoming more expensive. It would be hard to sustain that type of lifestyle, eating rice on a daily basis.
I definitely can see why it would be a major issue if there's a shortage, and how something that can be very filling and kind of a big part of your diet and just disappears off shelves, or it's just inaccessible to a lot of people in the country or around the world.
Consumers are already picking up the extra costs of global food inflation. It's not clear if they'll be able to stomach further price hikes. Business owners I've spoken to here stress there's no need to panic just yet. But as the climate continues to heat up, food shortages could become a growing threat in the future. Sally Patterson, CNA, New York.